Hey, I'm Jay Gregg, and on today's show, we're headed to Hyde County, North Carolina. We're going to meet up with my good friend Ben Seegers from Southern Wildlife Company and Seegers Fencing, and we're going after some deer. Stay tuned, it's all coming up next on Carolina Outdoors.
South Carolina Outdoors with Jay Gregg.
I was so excited to go meet Ben in Goldsboro, North Carolina, and then we took another 2-hour trip up to Hyde County, North Carolina. It's 5 hours from my house, so we had some ride time. But anyway, when I met up with Ben, we headed to the farm, and time we got there, it was a long dirt road ride in. It was absolutely beautiful. The place looked like Texas to me. It was as far as you could see farmland. Ben jumps out of the truck, says, "Grab your camera, get in the truck real quick." He said, "The farmer's seen a buck and we need to go try to get him. It's supposed to be a nice buck." So anyway, I jumped in the truck, we grabbed the camouflage gear, and we shot down the road for a good long way. We stopped, we jumped out. Ben said, "Get ready." So I got the camera ready and I'm following him. Of course, it's muzzle loading season, Hyde County, North Carolina. It was actually the last day. The next day you could hunt with a rifle. So Ben grabbed his muzzle loader and we started walking down the road. The mosquitoes were horrible. It hadn't quite got cool yet. As we're easing up, I could see the horns through the trees, so I'm telling Ben to get down. I could see the buck. Anyway, Ben walks up and he's looking through his binoculars, and evidently he saw the deer and it wasn't what we wanted. After seeing this buck and realizing Ben wasn't going to take him, Ben explained to me later that in Hyde County the deer are real small, being on the coast. So they're trying to let these deer get bigger, so they're only taking mature 3- and 5-year-old bucks. So they're letting these little small ones go, and that was a small 8. It was a younger deer. I'm guessing around a 2 to 3 year range. He probably could have took him, but like I said, they're looking for bigger deer, and the only way you're gonna get those bigger deer are to let the little bucks go. This deer is not even looking at us. It's watching the same deer Ben are watching, and the deer's probably 600 yards away, and this deer's like 50 yards in front of us, and it never saw us. It slowly starts easing across the road, and eventually it sees us, but it doesn't really get spooked. And I asked Ben a little bit later, I said, "Why aren't these deer so spooky?" Well, this is almost 6,000 acres, and it has some little hunting clubs all the way around it. But there's so many farmers and so much tractors and so many things going on, these deer kind of got used to it. But anyway, the buck walked across the road and disappeared into the building field behind us. So I'm shooting with the camera, getting some footage of the sun going down, and I got a doe standing over behind us looking at us. She's probably 100 yards off. And then all of a sudden, to my left, a bear stands up out of the bushes, just out of nowhere. He just stands up. It looked like a person standing there. Big, beautiful black bear. And he wasn't scared of us. He looked at us over real good, realized what we were, dropped down in the bushes and disappeared. That was time we got to this place. It was absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't wait till the next morning's hunt. First buck of the morning. Got 2 does over here feeding. So far so good, they're moving. This morning, right at daybreak, we had a bunch of coyotes. Bunch of coyotes hollering, hoping they didn't scare them off. Now, right down there where those 2 does are, a red wolf popped out. That's the only way you're gonna get big ones is to let them go. Yeah, doe, that's right. He's coming right up to us. You know, we were talking earlier. You say you're gonna bring your son down here Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing him down here.
That's a family tradition, isn't it?
It is. We've been coming down here ever since I can remember. My grandfather was raised down here, and we always stayed in my great-grandmother's old house. And,
That's right down on Mesquite, isn't it? You were telling me that last night.
and we always do a duck hunt on Lake Mesquite Thanksgiving morning, and come get the deer fit in the afternoons.
How old your son? 6.
He's 6.
And you got another one too, don't you?
Yep, he's just turned 4.
2 boys. Well, you gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah. They like mud, and there's a lot of mud down here.
A bunch of mud. Hey, you know what we need? Need to light the gathering pot up tonight.
Do we need to what?
Light the gathering pot up.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hopefully we'll have some fresh back straps to get on there.
Somebody wants to go check them out. What's your website, Ben?
SoWild.com. SOUWILD.
You can also see them on our website at www.scoutdoors.com. We got video of those babies burning and us cooking some chicken on them.
John, go see if he walks back out the other way. Oh. Well, welcome back. We're here, second hunting the same spot we came this morning. We've already got one of the bucks that we saw this morning back out, and a doe and a fawn. So a little windy this afternoon, but hopefully we'll have a good hunt for you. It's been a good day. We've seen I don't know how many deer. After we came down about 9, we went and checked some other spots and saw numerous bucks out and about cruising. So I know it's a good time to be in the woods.
How about the one we stalked earlier? You remember that one?
Yeah, man, we stalked one. He had a wild rack, real kind of trashy, but still, it was pretty cool to.
How many yards? 50 yards?
I'd say, or closer. I mean, probably bow range.
It was three bucks, and they just let us stay. They're so.
That's amazing. Yeah, and that hot doe, they only have their mind on one thing. So we've seen several bears, we've seen several coveys of quail and turkey. So it's been a very fun day to spend outside. And hopefully we're going to show you something good this afternoon. God, I can't even see the deer out there.
Sun's right in our eyes.
I don't know where them flats went, but they ain't with that buck. See, that's definitely That's clearly a young buck. I mean, he's skinny and, you know, he's got great forks. I mean, real good. Yeah. That is the ultimate buck to let go. That's her. He's right here.
I'm on her pretty good.
I can't shoot her, I don't think, looking dead in the sun like that.
Right up under it.
104 yards. You see that big one in the middle of the field? That one right there.
Let him come over to the right if you can.
Where in the hell did she go?
I'm on her. She's in the tall bushes. See her now?
Is her head down or up?
She's
Right here. Oh yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah, right here.
Dead in front of me.
Yeah, you on her?
Let me tell you how loud that was. Wow. That took a while, didn't it?
I'm telling you. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
We had bucks all over us.
Yeah, we couldn't shoot a doe because for the bucks kept running them off.
Is the field empty? I've been looking through the camera. I can't tell.
No, they're still right there. All those bucks are still standing there. Well, I'm gonna go reload, see if I can't find some blood. I have no idea what happened after I pulled the trigger, so
That was a big cloud of smoke.
I'm telling.
We need to find her before the sun gets down
Yeah.
too far, don't we?
Yep, we need to go try to at least mark where she went in. And I see her laying up here ahead of us, Jay. Yep. Boy, we did some work for that deer.
Boy.
And the work's getting ready to begin.
Now I got to get her back and skin her out and make
Yeah,
her some.
I believe let's see. Yeah.
That's a perfect shot.
Yeah, that was the end shot, and you know, I just didn't have that good angle. She was facing us, but after what we've been through trying to get a good shot, I took it. But yeah, hit the mark.
Well, Ben, let me tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Y'all not shooting them deer, the little bucks over the years. Darn thing made a comeback. Now I'm telling you,
you.
worth it.
It was a crowded house out there, and we couldn't get to shoot a doe because
All the
the bucks were just harassing
But
them.
you know what? The next couple of years, them bucks will be ready, won't they?
Oh yeah,
They'll be ready for little Ben.
they will. They will. That's the idea, man. So, what do you say we drag her out and?
Proceed to skin.
Yep, skinning party.
Hey, with me now is Ben Seegers of Southern Wildlife Supply. Ben, good to see you.
Good to see you,
We
Jay.
are here at the corporate headquarters, right?
Yes, sir.
Here in Goldsboro,
Yes,
North
sir.
Carolina.
In Goldsboro, and So yeah, man, glad you guys are here.
Well, I tell you what, we hadn't done a little bit. Summer came, you know, and we've been kind of hadn't seen each other. But it's time for fire barrels and hunting supplies.
Yeah, man, fires and oysters, we're ready.
What's new?
Well, I tell you, we've been working hard this summer and going to a lot of trade shows and establishing some relationships with some dealers. And I'm happy to report back on that. And you know, our team's just getting geared up, waiting for some people to need our products.
Who are some of your newer dealers right now that you got product in the store?
Nichols store in Rock Hill, South Carolina has got everything in our entire line in his store, and Darren and his team are doing a great job. EJW in Outdoors in Morehead City, North Carolina has got the oyster tables in and the oyster knives and our little gift pack sets, and we're in the throes of getting inventory and stuff together for new sports shop in Kinston, North Carolina. So those three will be lined up, and we're in conversation with many others. So check with our website, and we'll be keeping everybody posted on what we got going on.
Well, I know Nichols Store's got your stuff. You've got some smaller like grills now for back porches I've seen that are built just like the fire pots. Darren Nichols had those at the PD Deer Classic.
Yep. That's that's some of the creativity of some of our team here. Came up with a much smaller version that you could use tailgating or in a camping picnic
it's just
type.
Like the great big one here.
It's just like the little baby brother.
Well, I can honestly say we have used more of mine at my house, just being around the barn area, more than I ever thought we would. I mean, we're cooking chicken on it, steaks. We get a good hickory fire up under that thing, man. Oh, they're great. You just can't beat it.
Oh yeah, it is great. Yeah, I can't think of enough ways to use the gathering pot. It is just a great time, and it's a very unique way to cook. And whoever your friends and family are that are there, it's so unique. You're making memories, and people are not going to forget that.
Being other than the gathering pots and your feeders and all, I know Seegers Fencing's been around a long time, and y'all do a lot of fence work. And I've been seeing some of your hunting club gates and stuff.
Yeah, and that is something that we've had real good response on. We have a really neat gate kit system that we've put together where the hinges are welded to the gate frame and the gate post. So when we can ship you a gate now to the do-it-yourself type guy, that he can set his posts plumb and concrete, and with the rings welded onto the gate leaf, once the concrete sets up, it just simply slides on the post, and it's hung in perfect adjustment and can never come out of adjustment because it's all a welded system. It's fabricated out of galvanized pipe, and then we powder coat it to your specifications. So it's an incredible system.
You can custom design your fence to say what you want it to say.
Sure. We can incorporate your farm logo or your name or some silhouettes.
Well, Ben, y'all got a lot going on here at Southern Wildlife, man. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys.
For everything you do.
Yep. I appreciate y'all stopping by, and we'll look forward to checking in with you here in a month or two, and I'm sure we'll have a whole lot more exciting things to talk about.
Hey, and in between, we're going hunting and fishing.
Absolutely.